Today's sequence is a full body movement intended to open the heart. We're starting with some gentle shoulder rolls, circling the shoulders around and slowing down your breath. We'll do about 3 each direction. You can do more if you like. This one I kind of picture as a middle of the day pick-me-up. Usually in the morning I start with some shaking and more vigorous activity. In the afternoon we need a little cool down and centering. Interlace your fingers and stretch. Round your back, spread out your shoulders, then lift your waist up. So as you can see, I'm sitting cross-legged on a bolster. You can sit on the floor. This could very easily be done in a chair. Exhaling as you round, spreading the back wide, lifting up your chest. Now bring your interlaced hands behind your head. Let your thumbs massage those tension points in the neck. Close your elbows in and then open them back up. Use the arms like butterfly wings and imagine your shoulder blades easily gliding around the rib cage. Keep them relaxed though, they're resting on your back. Now we're going to begin a side-to-side movement. Notice I still have my hands supporting and holding the head in place. This is going to prevent us from moving just the neck, twisting your neck. I want this movement to be more about the waist and the rib cage. Remember, we're focusing on opening the energy around the heart. So picture that from the center of your breastbone and imagine that you're turning side to side with the heart as the central axis. Same idea as we twist. Feel the waist twist, feel the rib cage turn. Notice a central axis in your body from the crown of your head to the floor of your pelvis. So you're not swaying side to side or forward and backward bending while you twist. We're just rotating on the axis. Arms out to the sides now. Awaken the center of your palms. Feel like you press softly and begin to spin and spiral. Picture the fascia and the energetic meridians here that connect from the fingers and the palms all the way into the organs in your chest, your heart and your lungs. We're twisting and winding that fascia, opening the heart from the inside. Backs of the hands together round the spine, then turn the palms up and reach to open the chest. Our heart meridian is at the pinky finger, so feel as though you're leading this movement through the tips of your pinky fingers right into the center of your chest. Now we'll stretch the neck a little bit. So bring the hand over the head. Let your fingers find a spot in your scalp. The other hand reaches out and you lightly press down with your shoulder blade and ever so gently pull the head over. Do very gentle stretches with your neck. Tuck the hand behind you so the back of the hand is against your back. We're not sticking the elbow to the side. We're pointing the elbow down. Now turn the head and adjust your hand. Give a gentle stretch to the back of the neck. Let the tension go. Let the arms go. Roll the head to the center. Slide forward or roll down in your chair. Let your whole spine and neck relax. And then let each vertebra upright until you get to the top of your head. We do the other side. Your fingers come gently over the scalp. The other arm presses down, pressing the shoulder blade down your back. When the hand comes down, you bend the elbow. Remember, the elbow points down, so our arm bone is rotated inwards. The head turns, gentle stretch in the back of the neck. Let all the tension go. Release the arms, release the head. Roll the whole spine down, so when we return upright with symmetry. Now we're going to put one hand to your sacrum. We're going to massage the sacrum. The sacrum is the master bone. It helps to awaken the energy through the whole spine and spinal cord. Rock it forward and back a few times. Feel it like you're warming it up with your hands. Now bring your hands to your legs and we'll rock backwards and rock forwards, moving your whole spine, rocking the skull and rocking the sacrum. Notice the rocking and rotation of your heart in the middle. Feel the low belly begin to massage as you open up the breathing. We're doing this 9 times. Each exhalation, squeeze out your air, and each inhalation, fill your lungs and your heart. Create lightness in your chest. And then as you complete these movements, take a moment to notice the energy in your body. Bring one hand to your forehead and one hand to your chest. We're creating links. Simply breathe. Feel the warmth and the energy of your hands connecting your brain, your upper energy center, and your heart, your middle energy center. Now, bring one hand to the back of the skull, and one hand is still at the front of the skull. Now move one hand to the lower belly, the lower energy center, and the other to the back of the skull. Each of these positions is creating links. We're taking ourselves out of our intellectual brain, and we're awakening our more intuitive senses. One hand is on the top of the skull now, the crown. The other hand is on the belly. Now begin to churn in the abdomen, churn the low belly, and orbit the heart, ringing and squeezing as you circulate. We're doing 9 times each direction. We are cultivating energy to send up to the heart and down through our roots. Switch directions. This class today is helping to open a clean channel of energy through the center of the body, and especially focus on opening our heart center so we can present ourselves to the world and receive the world through the heart. Now interlace the fingers one more time. Pull the energy up and stretch your entire waist. Lift your ribs. Imagine that you are literally lifting your heart up. And then let everything relax down. We'll transition now to the hands and knees and begin a little more movement. Curl the toes under, hover your knees. We're going to crouch backwards. Lift the hips up, lower the heels, lift the heels, and then bend back to the crouch and back to the hover. Now, this might look different for you. Just get your legs as straight as you can, but picture this gentle pumping. What I imagine here is that I'm pumping the energy from my feet through my spine, creating strong, sturdy legs in that hover and that crouch. Crouching down and back to the hands and knees. Now let the knees come down. We're going to transition now to a seated position. Sit with your legs in a diamond shape and your arms forward. Begin to engage the pelvic floor, tailbone, sacrum. Lift the arms up, bring them down. Stretch forward and swim your arms around the back. Fold the hands and relax, then sit back up. Curl back. You hold the scooped belly as the arms come up, then they come back down. Open the chest as you come forward, and then relax the heart and the lungs. We'll do it again. Curl back. The arms come up, they come back down. Swim and stretch and relax your body in a shell. Now, the next exercise, we're going to continue with that slight roll back, but we're going to work our way to the floor. So start with a little curl. And I want you to give yourself time in each of these positions. Just bring each vertebra down. And each new position, each new breath, let your organs settle into your back. As it gets more challenging, keep your knees bent and roll all the way down. Circle the arms around and roll to sit up. We're doing arm circles to integrate the heart. Stretch back. You can open in a diamond position or you can leave the knees up. Roll it back up. And if you can't get all the way up, just roll up as much as you can. Eventually, you will. Circle the arms and roll up, and then roll back down. Now here's a little trick. We're going to switch direction of the arms now. So let's get that started. They go the other way, they come up. When you have to modify an exercise, that's fine. If you only roll up a few inches with your head, that's fine. But picture in your mind the full movement. Visualize yourself doing the full movement. That's going to work you closer and closer to that goal. Bend the knees. Settle your body in. And now bring your hands up and interlace your fingers. Make a connection from palm to palm. Roll up to one side and then back down. And yes, of course, this is an abdominal exercise, meaning you're working the abdominals. But I'd like you to think about you're projecting the heart through the hands. You're directing the energy from the heart through your hands. And by connecting your palms, you're creating a link. So if you focus on the heart more than the abs here, you're going to get a different experience with the movement. We're deepening the belly now. We're lifting the legs. Keeping your belly deep, extend one leg at a time. We're doing a core challenge now. The legs can be higher, they can be lower, but I would like you to keep the back of your heart and the kidneys, like the low back ribs, on the floor. Round up and continue this movement. If you're not ready to round up, that's fine. You can continue this on the floor. You will get there. Just keep picturing the movement in your mind and diligently practice whatever stage you're in. If you want to challenge further, we'll bring the arms overhead with the leg extension. Notice my back is not rocking up and down. The belly is staying engaged, and you continue to breathe smooth and easy. We'll bring all of that back down to the floor now and open up the arms and open up the chest as you roll the hips up into a bridge and then easily roll the spine back down. Awaken the sensation in the palms of your hands. Feel the center of the palms like an open channel, collecting energy as you move. Maybe feel like you're breathing through your palms. Bring the heels together and open your knees, and now open your chest in a W or goalpost position. Continue to breathe through your palms as you roll and articulate your spine, making a little more space in each junction each time. And before we change direction, we're going to open the back of the heart. So wrap your arms around your body, let your knees drop in towards each other, and just take a few breaths to let your heart settle into the back of the body. Now we're going to change to the side. You can put a pillow or blanket under your head. You're going to slide the hand forward and then slide to open. Notice my knees are one on top of the other, but it's okay if you roll and the leg slides back a little bit. But what I don't want you to do is to feel like you're straining your low back in an effort to stretch deeper. Let your head roll and unfold the ribs. Now the top leg comes forward, the bottom leg goes back. Let yourself get a deeper twist as you wring out the whole body. Slide the hand across your arm, across your chest, and only unfold as much as your shoulder feels safe. Now we'll do this one more time. Relaxing your breath. Now interlace your fingers. Straighten the top leg and kick forward and back. Make this a pendulum swing. So you are freely moving that leg forwards and backwards, like you're swinging your leg directly from your heart. Inhaling to the front and exhaling to the back. Then place the foot on the floor and open your chest up. This one opens the bottom hip just a little bit. Then wrap that leg around the other and twist the full body. We're going to switch this to the other side now. Starting with the knees bent and the hand slides forward, slide it open. So if your head is on something, make sure that it is wide enough that your head can roll naturally. I want your neck and your head to follow along with your spine. Picture the muscles of your neck. The fascia of the neck actually connects all the way down into the bag around the heart, the pericardium. So as you're rotating your neck and your upper spine, you are massaging the heart in its fascial connections. And again, we are opening the energy through the palms as we do this. Interlace, connect the palms. And now swing that leg, pendulum swing. Inhale to the front, exhale to the back. Doesn't have to kick far. That's not the goal. The goal is the connection to the heart here. So keep that image in your mind. We're working on opening up our energetic channels. And in doing so, we're opening up our joints and our tissues. But the energy, that's our driver for this series today. Cross the leg over and twist. Opening the palms, the heart, and the spine. And next, we're going to move back up to the knees. So we're going to sit. If you need to put a blanket or something behind your knees, you can, if it's too hard to sit this way. Your hands come back, and you're going to tuck the pelvis here. It might feel like you should do a back bend, but you're actually going to tuck the pelvis instead. Stretch forward, slide the hands back, and then curl the tail under, deepening the belly. This gives you a different stretch for the front of the thighs. Roll forward, roll back, tuck the pelvis. Now we're going to bring it up to the hands and knees. Slide the hips back and then roll the spine forward, open the front of the body. Chin comes down, stretch back, ripple the spine forward, open the front of the body. Breathing smooth and easy, and as always, just do whatever range feels good and safe for your body. Now we're going to continue opening the front by coming up onto your knees. We're going to let the shoulders release a little bit, bring your arms forward. Now let the arms swing back, and they're going to come towards your feet. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Roll forward and stretch into a deep cat stretch. Curl back up, hands go back, maybe they touch the feet, maybe the head drops back. Roll forward and stretch. Now we all have a different range here, so maybe you can't go back, maybe you just need to do a tiny hinge. Maybe you put your hands to your low back and support that, and then eventually you drop all the way back. Just go one step at a time, keep your body safe. It's never worth pushing it and getting injured. We're going to switch now to a seated position. We're going to roll the spine a little bit, bringing your hands behind you, curl up through your tail and lift into a table position, and then tuck your tail to come down. We're going to go into a teaser. You may end here with your toes down. You may bring your knees up. You may reach all the way into teaser. Notice the arms and legs are parallel. Back up into the table. Perhaps the head drops back. Bring it back down and into whatever form of a teaser is right for your body today. Teaser is a challenging Pilates exercise. Curl yourself down so you land at the sacrum and then stretch into your teaser. We'll do one more time. Press down through your palms and soles, opening your chest and heart, and then challenging your body in this teaser shape. Let's throw in a little fun challenge for the arms. You're just going to lift yourself up and do some tricep dips, anchoring your palms, bending, extending your elbows. We want to keep the arms nice and strong. Open one more time, and then plant yourself back to the ground. Let's start rolling the spine. We're going to rock back, let your knees open and drop forward. Make this like a loose rag doll, stimulating the energy up and down your spine. Now maybe you can bring it to a squat. If not, that's fine. Just keep doing the other version. Whatever is right for your body today. Then I'd like us all to come to some form of a squat position. However you get there, I can't see you. Just get here however you get here and step back to like a downward dog kind of shape. But we're going to picture ourselves like a four-legged animal. This is sometimes called a bear walk. We're going to walk backwards and forwards, Feel the ground with your hands and feet and organize your body. Let yourself stretch, bring your knees down, and now we're going to come back to a seated position for a final meditative moment. You might want to sit back in your chair or on your cushion. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your lower energy center. And as you breathe through your nose, imagine that you're smelling a good fragrance, like a flower or something you want to take in. So you're opening up those receptors in your brain as you breathe. Feeling warm in your heart, warm in your belly, grateful that you gave yourself this moment. Enjoying my videos? Like and subscribe.